I am gushing to talk about some of these favorites of mine that I cannot stop using. So many of them are affordable. They're at the drugstore. We've got some makeup and skincare, body care, hair care, but I also have some affordable fashion favorites, some Amazon favorites. I truly will cover it all with you guys today, and I'm so excited. I hope you're excited too. These are one of my favorite things to film because I mean, I'm literally sitting here talking about things that I'm loving and just gushing about them. So cheers to that. I am so excited for this video. Okay, let's just start with some general beauty. So we'll cover all the makeup, skincare, hair care. So this is a product I feel like I have not stopped talking about. It's from OGX. So it's at the drugstore. It's Bond Protein Repair Heat Protectant Spray. So not only is it a heat protectant, but it's also a detangler. It kind of just does it all. A little bit of conditioning. So here's the thing, it says shake well before use, which honestly I forget to do. The sprayer nozzle on this is so incredible. I'll show you a clip of me using it this morning. Right out of the shower, towel dried hair, I spray it all over. I love this mister. You can use it upside down, any direction, it still sprays amazingly. And I've just never experienced something like this, and I've been loving that alone. But the formula, I feel like it detangles my hair so easily. I'm able to brush right through it. And I feel like my hair is just looking healthier. And I really feel like this is a piece of that puzzle. You know what I mean? So affordably priced, really, really good. I have already bought a backup. There you go. Another favorite is from Naturium. This is their Phyto Glow Lip Mask. I use this so many times a day. Like, this is basically all I'm putting on my lips. It is this beautiful lip balm, lip mask, whatever. I just put it on, leave it on. I mean, it's called a lip mask, but you don't like take it off, you know. It's got shea butter, avocado oil, jojoba oil. I am telling you, first of all, I've not had chapped lips in a very long time. I think that's in part, like overnight I use like Aquaphor. That's just my go-to. But I've been using this during the day, and I feel like sometimes certain lip balms and lip masks can actually dry my lips out. I have not found that to be the case with this, and I've been using this for probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks now. I love it. It feels amazing. It looks amazing. I feel put together. Even if I have nothing on my face but like sunscreen, I'll put this on and I just feel more put together. Does that make sense? It smells slightly of vanilla too. It's juicy. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, if you bought this, you would not regret it. You would love it so much too. I would love a more on-the-go friendly version of this. This is a really nice glass jar, which I love. But it'd be cool to have like a one in a tube that's somehow the exact same formula. I don't know how they would do that. That I could have in my purse and it's not quite so heavy. So Mother's Day is around the corner, as you may know, and I feel like a lot of times the gifts are pretty predictable, like robe, candle, I don't know, things like that. So if you are needing a gift idea for your own mother or your mother-in-law, a grandmother in your life, maybe you are like, someone asked you like, hey, you're a mother, what do you want for Mother's Day? I've got an idea. And I want to thank today's video sponsor, which is Aura. I think the Aura digital frame might be one of the best gifts we have ever given to the grandparents in our life, you know what I mean, our parents. It is a Wi-Fi connected digital picture frame. It is so easy to set up, so easy to use, and you guys, it looks so beautiful in anyone's home. We have one and it is in our bedroom, and I find myself stopping to look at it all of the time. Even our little girls stop. When we originally got it, they would pull a stool up and just like look at the photos, and like you can switch to the next one. Like, they love it too. But I think the reason this is such a game changer in both the industry of like digital frames, but also just in our lives, is that you can upload photos so easily from your smartphone. It literally takes a matter of seconds. So anytime the kids are doing something cute and we take a photo of them, we can upload it directly to all of the parents' Aura frames, and they will see it. We'll oftentimes get a text like, oh, I saw the new pictures of the girls. They're growing up so fast, you know, that kind of thing. It's just amazing. If you live far away from your parents or grandparents, I feel like this is one way you can feel a little bit closer. Plus it comes with unlimited storage. So you can add as many photos as you want and not worry about like filling up their frame. So Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day going on if you were considering it. For a limited time, you guys can save on the perfect gift by going to auraframes.com. That will get you $35 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver matte frame. That's the one we have and we love. So again, you go to Aura Frames, it's AURA frames.com. Use my promo code, which is Jessica. So I will have the link to shop down below if you were interested in checking it out, whether it's a gift for someone else or for maybe yourself and you need to nudge someone like, hey, if you need a Mother's Day gift idea for me, I would love this. You will love it, I promise. So thank you again to Aura Frames for sponsoring the video. So continuing on with some more favorites, the Glossier You perfume. I have had this for quite a long time, like years. This is my second bottle, but I'm trying to think of when I first originally tried it. This is not a new perfume, okay? This has been around for a long time. They recently launched 1 or 2 new scents. I have not smelled those. I would like to, I need to. But the original one, this is one of those perfumes that when I wear it, it's such a slight smell. It's not overpowering, but there's something about it that I'm always asked, oh, what are you wearing? Like, it's one of those pleasing scents that I think is pleasing to most people, and that's why people ask. So the original Glossier You, I totally love. They have like a travel size or a rollerball version of it too. But I absolutely love it. I feel like it's one of those smells that smells good on everyone. So if you've tried it, let us know below. This one's honestly getting a little bit old, I feel like, but I've still been rocking and rolling with it. I'm wearing it today too, and it just smells good. My only complaint is I wish it lasted a little bit longer. I feel like it doesn't last all day, and most perfumes I have, I feel like don't, but so good. And it's kind of a lighter scent too. This shaving oil I tried on a whim, and I'm like a third of the way through it, and I was like, do I mention it in today's video? But I'm just going to, because I am really enjoying it. This is the EOS Cashmere Shave Oil. So you know, I have been using the Tree Hut shave oil for probably 5 or 6 years at this point. I have never really strayed from it because it has worked so well, and I still stand by. I mean, that's my favorite. But I've been trying this just to switch it up because I didn't even know they made a shave oil. I think this is new, but it's their vanilla cashmere scent, which I have the EOS body lotion in that scent. It smells like Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath & Body Works. If you know, you know. Just a gorgeous kind of vanilla marshmallowy scent. It's so good. This is exactly that scent, and I love it. And my biggest complaint about Tree Hut is I never found a scent that I loved, and what I really want is an unscented fragrance-free version. Hint, hint. I don't know who I'm hinting to because they're not watching, but you know what I mean. Okay, just putting it out in the universe yet again. So I'm really liking it. It's similar to the shave oil from Tree Hut. It's kind of got the same consistency. This is a little bit more jelly-like. The other one truly is like an oil that's running all over the place. So it's a little bit thicker, I guess I should say, but it's still working the same way. I'm getting a very smooth shave. So, and again, the scent is unbelievable. It's so good. Another drugstore fave that I worked with this brand previously, but it is just my favorite. I will be repurchasing. I feel like you can only get it on Naturium's site. Like, I don't think yet it's available elsewhere. I'll have to look into it, but this is the Naturium The Calmer Ceramide Body Wash. It has calmed my irritated and itchy skin down so much, you guys, so much. And like, for example, when I was on vacation and I didn't have this, there was a stark difference in how like the itchiness on my legs came back. So what I should have done is put some of this in a like travel bottle. That's what I'll do next time. But anyway, absolutely highly recommend for anyone. It's fragrance free, but especially if you feel like the stuff you've been putting on your skin is either irritating it or you're a little itchy or you're noticing like redness, any of that stuff, I'm telling you, this stuff really will calm your skin down, and it's super moisturizing. So I love it. We'll repurchase. Such a fan. And I will say this big bottle has lasted me quite a while, and I'm not shy about how much I put on my loofah. This continues to surprise me. This is the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. This is nothing new at the drugstore, but I have found a way to wear it that I have just loved on those days where I'm not really putting any makeup on. Maybe I just have some SPF on. I will put this on my cheeks and on my forehead, blend it in with my fingers. It just gives this slight glow. I mean, a tiny bit of coverage. We're not talking coverage, okay? But just enough that I feel like it makes my skin look naturally healthy, even if it's not, you know what I mean? I just think it's so pretty. I wore it today. I put it on and then I put a foundation on top. If you're curious, I'm wearing the Huda Beauty Easy Blur. It's really pretty. It's not a favorite because it's still new, but it's really pretty. Anyway, you'll see me applying it here in a second when I talk about a brush favorite. It's just pretty. Like, do I think everyone needs this? No. If that's not something that sounds useful to you to use on those kinds of days, then you probably don't need it. You probably have something similar. But I love that it's just a slight bit of glow, a very little bit of coverage, but it looks pretty. And like I said, adds a little bit of glow in those areas underneath maybe a more high coverage foundation or like a more mattifying foundation. So that brush, this is a beloved brush by many, including myself. This is the BK Beauty 101. I've loved it for like over a year now. It is the foundation brush. If you're like, okay, I've tried a bunch, they're a little bit streaky, or it's not big enough, or it's not soft enough, or it doesn't wash well, this one does all of it. I'm telling you, look no further. I'll link it below. It is so good. I know sometimes I have a promo code with them, so I will double check because sometimes it's like 20 or even 30% off. And you can't go wrong with any of their brushes. I will tell you, I've never tried one of theirs that was, I mean, they're all just amazing, very well made. Anyway, I will use this with something more high coverage like the Easy Blur. I'll show you me using it right now. You can just tap it and it just taps it so perfectly into the skin. There's something magical about this brush. I think it's the shape of it that it's not necessarily perfectly round. It's kind of slanted. I'm telling you, you guys, like this is so good and it works amazingly with skin tints as well. So this is like the only brush I've found that I like to use with skin tints, especially ones that are kind of odd and finicky, like the CoverGirl Essence that's got like the little beads. This pops those beads so perfectly when you rub it on. Oh my gosh. So multitasking for skin tints, for foundation, and all of it. It is so good. I have been shouting the praises of the e.l.f. Liquid Contour. I feel like this is the most natural looking contour slash bronzer I have. Today I used it and I tapped on a very light amount. Again, it's not gonna look wildly obvious, but that is, for most days, that's what I personally want. But I do feel like it makes enough of a difference to make it worth the step. These kinds of products I don't feel like are gonna last you 12-hour days if you're sweating and you're running around. This is just not the kind of thing that's gonna last. You're gonna wanna go with a powder bronzer. But for general use, for me, for every day, it works great, it lasts well, and I just think it is so pretty. And another fave, this one's newer to me, is the Maybelline Sunkissed Blush. So I have not found, I did see a lot of you guys' comments when I was trying this in another affordable makeup haul video. If you wanna check it out, I'll link it up above, down below, check it out next. I showed this and I was talking about how much I love it. And a lot of you guys were like, oh, I've heard that it breaks up the makeup underneath. I have not found that to be the case at all. Now, I've only tried the one shade and I tap it in with my finger. I don't use a brush, I don't use a sponge, and I don't rub it. Any of those things may make the difference. And again, I've also only tried this shade, but I feel like it doesn't add a huge amount of like pink, but do you see like that just little bit if you're near my skin tone and then just a little bit of glow, like it is just pretty. Now, if I wanna really look like I'm wearing blush, this is not gonna give that look to me. But again, for many days, like this is just enough and I just absolutely love it. The Milani new launch, this is their Keep It Full Glossy Plumping Balm. I've had this a couple months now. This has lived in my purse. It's looking a little worse for wear because of that, but I have the shade 150 Hazel. I don't have any lip liner on or anything. I just feel like, again, for every day, that's the name of the game for me, and I feel like for a lot of us, it just looks nice. It's comfy, it's plumping, but it does not, well, I don't really know if it's actually plumping, honestly, but I feel like it makes my lips look nice. And on top of that, it doesn't give you that burning minty sensation. There's not like a taste with it. There's not a strong smell. It really is just comfortable and pretty. And that's really all I'm asking for. So I have loved this bad boy. And then a favorite that is also newer to me, but it blew me away, and I used this the entire time on the trip and I used it today, is the Lancome 24-Hour Drama Liquid Pencil. This stuff is budge proof. I will have it on my waterline. I was swimming in this. Like this stuff, if you swatch it on your hand, it's not going anywhere. It is not going anywhere. I think I may have found an affordable alternative, to be determined. Stay tuned for a future dupes video. I'll show you them side by side and we'll put them to the test. I'm still trying it out to make sure it's a dupe, but oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. It is so good. I have the shade number 1 black. For a minute or two, you can smudge it like I did today, but it also can just be super black, stays in the waterline. Like it just does it all and it does not budge. So I love that. Okay, I have been having a moment with pearls, okay? This is the necklace I've actually had for quite a while. This is the clasp to shut it and it's meant to go in the back, but I actually kind of like it in the front. I just think it is so cute. So I think this is still sold. I will link it below if it is, but it's one that I feel like you can wear in many different ways. You could wear it alone, you could layer it, and it's just the small pearl look I think can be so pretty. Another favorite are these little pearl earrings, super affordable. I've been wearing them so much. I don't like this together. I feel like that's too much pearl, like shouting pearls from the rooftops. But these are the perfect like kind of medium sized hoop. They catch the light so beautifully. I think that's why I like pearls. They're always catching the light and it can really jazz up an outfit without trying too hard, and they're classic. Pearls are just classic. So love those too. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you are getting into warmer weather and you're like, oh no, like I have no jean shorts that fit me, I just discovered the greatest ones and they are very affordable, which makes me so happy. If you saw my Jessie Day or like my Me Day vlog where I was out and about shopping, it was so much fun. Check that one out next too. I went to Old Navy and I saw these jeans and they, I think at the time were like $15 or something. And they're not much more than that even when they're not on sale, but these are it, okay? These are it. I have some hips and a booty, okay? And I feel like it can be really hard to dress. And I've also had 2 babies. Like there's a lot going on, okay? There's a lot going on. I sized up in these because first of all, I'm tired of being told what to wear by a number, okay? I need it to feel comfortable. I don't care what the number says. So I sized up. I usually wear like an 8. I sized up to a 10 and these are comfy. I can sit and they don't feel like I can't breathe. I can be on the ground with my kids and I'm still comfortable. So the other thing I loved about it is there's 3-inch inseam, which is what these are, but they also had 5-inch. So if you want that extra little bit of coverage too, they don't look weird on the butt. I just love them, you guys, they're perfect. So I've got this color and I also got this lighter color. I absolutely love them. So highly recommend you guys. They've got a little bit of stretch to them. Like they're it. They're it. I will say this, a few months ago, I bought, or maybe it was even like a month and a half ago, I bought the Levi 501 shorts. I like those too, but they are way more expensive than these and they feel like exactly the same. I might like these even better. So really, really big shout out to Old Navy for these because I feel like those are gonna be the shorts of the summer. Wow. Okay, speaking of summer, if you are doing any travel or just if you're doing walking and you need some sandals because it's gonna be hot where you are and you don't wanna wear like tennis shoes and socks every day, but you need the sandals to have support so that you're not having like an achy back, achy feet, etc. You don't wanna get blisters. I'm telling you, these Teva sandals are it. I might get them in white. I feel like this color has worked great because it literally matches everything. When I tell you it's like walking on clouds, there's not even a break-in period. There's not even a break-in period. So I wore these on our recent Disney cruise many days, including on like excursions where we'd be doing a lot of walking. It was perfect. I wore them to the beach. The sand came right out. Like you could get them wet, they'll dry. Like they are that sandal. They can be a little bit pricey. I did find, I was at DSW in that same Jessie Day video or Me Day vlog. I went to DSW and I found Tevas with thinner straps that were even cuter. So those are like on my wish list. I was thinking about those, especially getting them in black, I feel like, but they still have this same support on the bottom. So wanted to give this a shout out. These last year when we went to Italy and Greece, I ended up wearing these a decent amount there if I'm remembering right. I know I brought them. And again, they're like the only sandals I could trust to be able to walk in for a long period of time. So there's a reason those have been around for forever. They are that good. And they honestly look cuter on than you might think. I feel like looking at them, it's like, oh girl, they're cuter on, at least cuter than you might think. Okay, I discovered this little makeup brush bag on Amazon and I absolutely love it. And it's funny because when I got it in the mail, I thought, oh no, it's not gonna be long enough for my brushes. It absolutely is, including for like these normal handled longer, brushes. Everything I was bringing on the trip brush-wise fit in there flawlessly. I had enough room to put in my sponge and a little like velour puff, etc. It was amazing. And it just kind of kept those things separate so they're not rummaging about. I'm not rummaging for them in my makeup bag and they're taking up room in there. Just want to give that a shout out because I've tried a couple of different solutions for makeup brushes when you're traveling and that one was definitely this is my favorite one I found. So, and it doesn't take up a bunch of space or anything like that in your suitcase. If you are interested in more travel faves of mine, since we do travel a lot, let me know. I might work towards maybe in May, a like travel favorites video, because I've definitely discovered a lot of new stuff with recent travel the past year. So yeah, let me know if you'd be interested. I would be interested to do it. Stoke, which makes really pretty good cold brew at the grocery store, they have a decaf version now. And I know I've talked about it for those that watch all of my videos, but I want to just shout it from the rooftops. I love that decaf things like that are becoming a thing. I would love, Stoke, if you're listening, a half calf cold brew. You could do it. So right now I'm buying one of each, and then I'll do like half calf depending on the, you know. But I just love it because I love coffee and I love caffeine, if I'm being honest, but I've been cutting back where I can, when I can, and that has been such a great way because it tastes like normal cold brew. It doesn't taste any different. So it's just really exciting. That's all. Or like if you were pregnant and you're like, okay, I can only have so much caffeine, boom, decaf. Like it's just, I just love it. So I wanted to bring that up here because I've just been geeking about it for like the past 3 months. I have dipped my toe in the world of washable rugs. I remember long ago I tried one and it was so hard and rough. I just was like, I don't like this. So I bring that up to say I have felt for the longest time that washable rugs were gonna be really rough, not soft to the touch. Like, well, boy, was I wrong, because I discovered these ones on Amazon. I have a larger one at my entryway door that I absolutely love. It is still, it's thinner, but it is soft to the touch. It feels great to walk on. It's washable, but it looks so beautiful too. So I ended up getting smaller, kind of regular doormat sized ones for our back door and our like garage door into the house. And it's great because those get so dirty, and the ones I'd previously been buying, I would wash in the washer. It would tear them up over time, and it never really got as clean as I wanted it to. So these, I'm like, solve so many problems. And again, they're still soft to the touch. I will say this, and I'm talking so fast. I will say this, the ones on Amazon that say washable and they're soft, blah, blah, blah. I bought some that I thought were the same brand, and they were not soft the way the original one was. So I finally found the ones that were. So I will link below the exact ones I'm talking about because they are not all created equally. I have returned like 3 rugs that I've bought that they said they were super soft and they were not. They were totally different. Okay, my favorite current recipe. The egg roll in a bowl. I feel like there's a craze about it right now, and I love that because it is so good. I love an egg roll or a spring roll, any version of that. This is basically that, but you make it in a bowl, like you would a protein bowl. I will link the recipe I use, but I'll show you right now. I adjusted and changed this one quite a bit. So I'll show you on the screen if you want to make the same adjustments I did. My biggest tip would be whether you make this recipe or just find another one, because I don't think this is like the best one out there. I might even try another one just to switch it up, but it's just the idea of that. And I feel like the biggest tip to make this a quick and easy dinner is to buy pre-cut coleslaw mix. So that way, instead of buying, like originally I bought cabbage and I shredded it up and I did this, that, and the other. There's really, and like with carrots too, there's really no need to do that. What I think last time I ended up getting shredded carrots in addition to the coleslaw bag because the coleslaw mix had some carrots, but not many, and I wanted more. So you can buy pre-shredded carrots too. So it's so good, you guys. It's so good. And it can be very quick and easy if you make those kinds of changes. So I love that. Okay, a random kids favorite that so surprised me is the Yoto player. This is a little box that you buy cards for, and it can certainly get expensive, you know, depending on how many cards you buy, okay? But you buy cards for it and it will play songs and stories. It also, if it's hooked up to like your home Wi-Fi, it has like this daily little radio show for kids. Like it is so cool. And it's funny because we had the Tony box for a while and we still absolutely love that. I kind of thought these were one and the same, like you didn't need both, and you certainly don't need any of it. But this was amazing for travel because they were small. We bought a little case on Amazon that goes with it. They can put their headphones plugged into it and listen to it quietly, like on the airplane or in a car. They love them. You guys love them. Like when we did a car ride for Easter to visit family, they were listening to those in the car and just looking out the window and listening. I'm like, I love it because in theory, it's screen free. Like there's a little screen on there that it doesn't really show anything. It shows what it's playing, but it's not like a video or anything like that. Anyway, I was just so surprised by how much they have loved their Yoto players. So I wanted to bring that up. If you've got a kid's birthday coming up or whatever, it'd be a great gift. And for reference, I have a almost 7-year-old and then a 3-year-old, and they both love it. They're both able to use it, etc. I would even say a 2-year-old could use it, most 2-year-olds, because she just turned 3, and I'm thinking about her like even 6 months ago, she would have been able to figure it out and use it herself too. I think that's it. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. I hope you enjoyed this favorites video. I love sharing these. If you want to see my previous current faves, I'll link that below. I try not to repeat anything, so if you want more content like this, I can certainly provide that for you. I hope you subscribe, stick around. I do videos like this where we chat about things I'm loving like this. Maybe it's makeup, skincare, but also I do vlogs every single week and we just hang out together and kind of just go through life together. So thank you for watching. Thank you again to Aura Frames for sponsoring this video. Again, if you want to get $35 off their best-selling Carver matte frame and free shipping, you can go to auraframes.com and use the promo code Jessica. I will have all of that information down below for you as well. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. If you did watch all the way to the end, comment below with 3 of like the lotion emoji. I'm looking at some body care. I don't know. I don't even think I talked about a lotion today, but put 3 lotion emojis. I'll know you watched all the way to the end. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.